Hey guys, welcome. This is Eric the Hysteric. Now, I did a past video on this for raising baby dragons. We're going to explain today how to make it easier for everybody. A lot of people have been wondering on the forums, and I don't know if people have been getting answers or not because so much trolling on forums nowadays, I can't even pay attention half the time if somebody's trolling or telling them truth. I found out something uniquely easy, but you may need one or two people from your tribe to do this. Because I don't know if that transfer glitch is still going on where you lose characters. Ark hasn't really specified that going on, even because most of the tweets they sent out didn't even say, hey, we fixed it, hey, we were looking into it. A lot of people lost their characters after the first week, and nobody ever wanted to go back from Scorched Earth to whatever island they were on, because I might lose my level 90 person. So if you've got a tribe member that is low level that's willing to work with you, and doesn't give a crap whether they're going to lose their character in the transfer, or if you're an unofficial that, for your admin, you know him, and hey, he can just level you back up if shit happens and it doesn't take a month. Because I came to the situation where this did happen. In the original weeks that came, he transferred, lost to level 94, and was pissed off as hell all week. I don't blame him. That sucks. Ark took a month almost to get his character back. At the minimum, it was 15 days. Now, they were probably looking into it and rushing because I've heard there was thousands that happened during this time. But back to the point. So, I'll get this alpha. Now, I am going to use some commands to get certain things. Because I want to show this in a proper function. Oh. Okay, aggro the thunder and the lightning. Oh, and a poison. Well, excuse me for the Scorched Earth sun blare from hell. Was not on purpose. If I can get they're gonna be pain. Because the thing that sucks about most of these, the cheat commands for killing them. Got you, okay, I got you. Hit. Away. Kill you. Now, don't stand in poison. I am using God cheats right now to test this stuff and show you what I mean. This is the unofficial server. It is running the same 100%. No difference. Nothing, anything changed. The only thing I don't have maybe is metal is not destroy you on, like, putting yourself inside of a building. I don't know why he's not aggro too. He should be pissed as fuck at me. Why are you not pissed off at me? Bitch, you can pissed off now? I'm gonna kill you because you just happened to spawn on my server. Die. Oh, for the love of death. Die. Okay, that was a female. Now, in the videos I said before, you do get Wyvern stuff. Now, there is other things you can get from this. My friend got an Ascended Hatchet. No. Don't eat him. Don't eat her. Actually, on her land. But, regrettably, you get this problem still with Gigas. They see something they want to kill. Yep, you're going to go for it, aren't you? Distant little raw. Okay. I die. What's this? Where did you... Dragon. Landed over there. You will kill the alpha or kill a female. You can knock out a female and then get its milk. What you'll do is grab its milk, take all inventory. We'll make this easy and show you what I'm talking about. Now, you're going to want to get this as fast as possible because it's going to run out of stuff. Dragon Medic, stat, stuff. See? Sometimes you don't get loot, sometimes you do. You're going to want to haul ass to that obelisk. Now, it doesn't matter which one you're next to, you're going to have to haul ass regardless. I would say the red if you're going to do this. And I'm going to make my life a living hell because I didn't choose a bed or an area to spawn in. Chisel sticks. So, I don't have a base on this map yet. So, normally when you transfer your character, you want to go to your base. Make sure you have a preserving bed already set up. And make sure you have salt, sulfur already transferred into the preserving salt at the base. Ready for you to do this, too. you know, I have it here, but you want to have it at the base so if this happens. Now, on this server, your milk only gets 15 minutes, even with the stupid salt. Now, here's the funny thing. I'll have it transfer. We're going to see how it does. Excuse me if the stream gets a little funky. I have it transferred while doing a ARC video. So we're going to upload, travel to another ARC, go to with my survivor. I just transferred, because you can transfer with items. They specifically said this. The cool thing is, when you transfer to the other server, your milk and everything does not spoil. And I swear, devs, if you fix this, because you consider it an exploit, bite you. Took out our fridges, you made it into a preserving bin, you made it hell on Scorched Earth for us to raid dragons. I'm hoping this is how they want you to do it, and this is why they allowed you to go back and forth. You're technically supposed to use your tribe as a transfer between the two, have a base over there so you can bring the dragons back. Because on Scorched Earth, we've been having troubles being next to the Red Pillar, where there's been dragons randomly spawning now all of a sudden over there. And dragons can still have that glitch where it can shoot through, so you're going to make sure you have a trusted teammate. Gotta go Tropical North Island, spawn with Survivor. I'm hoping that was going to get me closer to this than it did. Because, yeah, I'm quite a distance away from that. Now, if you can watch, now the milk says an hour. And the timer resets almost. So, you know, normally you'd have a bed, okay? It'd be over here, beware. I'll show you real quick. I'll just spawn a preserving bed, guys. I don't want you guys to see it. Get over there and I have, like, no time whatsoever. This. Myself one preserving bin. Tell me I have to enable cheats on both servers. And yes, I don't care if I'm doing that. Come on my server and try using that. Good luck if it's being online or not. This is a test server. Now if the server will let me. If I spelled it right. Oh. Alright, I got a preserving bin now. I'm going to place it anywhere at all. Don't matter. Sure it goes down. I'm going to put the salt in. Now watch this. Alright. Yep. Might help if I have the spark powder in there to make it work. Here you go. 9 hours in 24 minutes. I got over on my other server. I pulled this off with 9 hours and 47 minutes. Now, that's because I have a trap and everything else. I didn't have to fly around. I didn't have to kill an alpha. You can just knock out females, get the milk, rush your butt back there, have somebody standing by, and teleport. Now, the problem's going to be this. Now, I don't have a lot of spark powder and stuff. Some spark powder. Get in some spanning torches. Now, I did this with ACs. This is done on an official server. I mean, I don't know how you guys want to do it. This is up to you, because you can actually do this in your base without a problem. I've successfully done it. I'm raising one currently on a separate map. I won't say which, because there is people that will try to kill you just because you're pulling this off. And you can say, well, they're just being douches. Well, that's great. I want the chance of my server guy. Fuck it. Now, my server is jacked to hell. It has high rates of breeding, high rates of everything. So yes, this is still going to take you the 6 hours to hatch it. It's still going to take you the long mother of a time to breed it. But the difference is you can do it with ACs. I will warn you, though, if you decide to do it with ACs, be prepared for whatever environment you're in. You have a whole hell of a lot of freaking ACs. I'm currently at... That's 18 ACs just for these things to raise? Now, I'm in the north in my server, so it might be less than the other one. I don't even think this is going to be warm enough because I'm really freaking cold on this map. Find out in a sec. Drop the egg. Eggs do transfer correctly. It's too cold. Alright, I'm going to have to half. How would I want to half it? Now, because you don't have to worry about killing you then, because I do it on PvE servers. This, you could do it on PvP. It would still work in the same way. Because most people don't think of, you know, I see forums with people being about how to raise them. I'm trying to make this video to help these new people. Still too cold? Or just be. If I can get enough fires to make you happy. Down like 10 torches here, but I am doing it outside. Now, normally you're going to look at me and be like, well, that's just dumb for you to do. I agree with you. I'm just trying to test this real quick. But instead of having to raise, you know, a baby dragon, and do this with 180s. If you can get a 180 egg or a 175, do it with that, because you'll honestly have enough food to sit around. You don't have to sit here every 2.5 hours getting more milk. Only thing you'll have to do is the easy way. Freaking hot. Have to be a freaking Delapo. You're gonna die a horrible death. Smokes. Now, aside from the point of you being able to transfer, now it'll be high level food. I had a dragon come out just recently, one of my new ones. It came out with almost 3,000 food. And as dragons do go into stasis if you can do the two-man tribe. You can both log out, log back in every hour, reset your salt, log back out. I think I did it was 12.5 hours, and you only need milk every 10 before it switches cycles. Saw the green. Like feeding yet? Hold still. I'm trying, it doesn't want me. Now, another thing with eggs, they don't lose, you know, when eggs are too cold for dragons, they will not lose. There we go. Finally, you're incubating. You won't lose anything. On my server, I gotta lower that still. I have my server set at 200 medium speed. Holy shit. This normally is a 5-hour, you know, incubation cycle. Unofficials. It would be nice if it was like that. I gotta aggro me officially and screw me up. Did I not kill you? Now you did. The other one by shooting him in the head. What the hell? Now you have an incubating. Now look at this. You'll be able to go over here and go, oh, well, milk's going for 9 more hours. Your dragon within that time frame is, if it's a 180, it'd be 175. I've had it happen on both. Get high food sometimes. Now they're gonna say, oh, well, their stats aren't great. Deal with it. You're not gonna have anything challenge you on a island map. I mean, if you do, you really got your own problems. I would love for them to be able to let us mate dragons on our own servers to get our own stuff bred, but if they don't, it's no biggie. Because by doing this, you don't have to worry anymore. You can just go back to the server every 10 hours. Now, if you want imprinting, say you don't have enough. So it'd be every, let's see, you have milk for 10 hours, so that's every 9 hours? You'd have to go back, yeah, still. You'd still have every 9 hours, you'd have to go back and you'd have milk between the 2 imprints. Now, do remember, like I'm saying, you have to come back every hour and 20 minutes. Oh, my dragon's hatched. Ah, baby Wyvern. Don't run off. Not, yeah, able to do... Stop wandering. Now, see, here's the food. I don't know if this is average. I've gotten some weird food. Looks like I got some okay stam and some melee. Now, 1,900 food, that's going to last you all day almost. You're going to feed him maybe once. You can say, why is that? Well, if you go into stasis, I checked it for an hour. It wasn't even close to an hour. It only went through 150 food. Now, it doesn't go really low in stasis. My fact being, I can't do the speed up because if I do a speed up on this one, I'll forget the salt over there, and it'll end horribly. Now, I got the math figured out. It's if you're online, it's 200 food every 30 minutes. Now, if we do the math from that, sees 18, it's still 9 hours of online play. So, you can go work, or you can do what you need to do for 9 hours, and that's current food. Right now, if you have a day, one day where you can do this for 9 hours, you will be able to have this thing up to about, I would say, 2,000 or 3,000 almost. And then it would last 16 hours. So you'd come home from work, or unless you have a reasonable tribe mate, within that milk frame goes up, before it does, you can feed it. You'll come home from work, go on to Scorched Earth, get the milk shot down, come back with it, reload it for another 10 hours. Or longer now because he's juvenile. So you won't have to do a horrendous bunch of work anymore. This is why I think they disabled the fridges, because people could bring troves, and I mean troves of dragons with the eggs, move them onto the official servers, sit there. They would never have to come back. It'd be done. This requires once every 10 hours. So you're using, I'd say 50 minutes. If you're really good at doing dragons, every 50 minutes you will have to... So cute. Yes, you are, my little precious. Turn my game up, because for some reason I can never see on maps. It didn't expect you to go every 2.5 hours. Now, I do it without Argents on the Scorched Earth, so if you weren't planning on getting milk, and you just want to use a trap, you're going to have to do a dragon on there, which is going... If you don't, think about it. But this way, if you're more than happy with doing dragons, getting it in trap, and knocking it out... Oh, cute. A dragon, look at me, look at daddy. Look at daddy. Don't have to worry about this crap. We'll never have to, like I said, once in every 5 days, maybe twice, I think. Sorry, every 2 times in one day, you'll have to come. Might be once, according to his food intake. You might only have to log in once, give him the 5 milk. Now, imprinting, if you're wanting to do that, you better take a few days off, and if you want to get 100%. Now, if you just want to get like 50, no, your time, figure out what you need. Now, my imprinting's lower. You sometimes on the officials it's 4 hours. These guys grow up really quick, as you saw. Went from baby to juvenile in under a few hours. Hour and 20 minutes for 6 salt. So if you have 6 salt in your bin, back every hour, refill the salt, log back out. I mean... Even if you don't, it's 6 hours base. Because here, I'll show you real quick. You don't come in... Okay, it's 4 hours. I've already missed an hour. Still, you know, 6 hours when you get up to max. Or, sorry, I'm wrong. Not 6, it's 5. Still 5 hours. Either way, this dragon, if within 9 hours... Since that milk will last 9 hours. As long as you put salt in your inventory, transfer it between the two... Within them 9 hours from him going to baby to juvenile, you have to feed him once. If you get a high food dragon. If you get a low food and you're going for low levels, you're going to screw yourself. But high food, you're going to make your life easy. It's going to be successful to raise 2 or 3 at once, and your dragon won't die. You won't have to take day at a time out of your life. You can literally just go, hey, I put the salt in the bin. I can go spend time with my family. Everything else, you got an hour to log back in. Or if you got a tribe mate that's sitting around that's willing to be on all day, just to make sure he checks the damn salt. Doesn't? And you did the initial raise for the day? Bring milk back every 5 hours then. If needed. Because I've had a day where these guys were almost at 3,000 food. I didn't feed it for 15 to 20 hours. Now, it almost died, I won't deny that. But that still tells you 15 hours. I mean, that's with sleep. That means I woke up at 6 a.m., I fed it. I woke up at 8, I still fed it. Came back online maybe 9 o'clock at night. Put some milk in the fridge, fed it, and done. So it is possible to raise these. Now on Scorched Earth, I'm sorry to say, living hell. I've got 5 tribe mates, and we were going without sleep. I, for one, will never do it again. Unless I have help. But that is how you do this on an official server, and you make it so simple. Alright, guys, I will see you guys next episode. Leave me comments. I will explain as much as needed if you need explanations on this, on how to make your life easier doing dragons. See you guys later. Bye-bye!